Oh,
That's wonderful.
here we are.
Just by the hair of our chinny
Something.
chin.
Our butts.
All right. Yeah, here you go, guys. All you guys out there, this is show 69.
69, dudes!
I don't know.
Yep.
69.
I feel like I'm 69 tonight. Oh, God. Almost getting on for 59 soon, but yeah.
Hey, you
69.
bastards!
Here we are.
So yeah, hello everybody. Good to see everybody. Hey, everyone's showing up here. That's good.
Oh
Good to
yeah,
see
we got
everybody.
Wade, we got Joe, we got Nikki. Everybody's here.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
Full
we're
house
here.
tonight.
There you go. That's all you need. You only need these guys.
Yep.
So we're gonna continue a discussion. We just started 2 minutes before the show. We're gonna talk about beer tonight.
Beer.
We're gonna talk about.
Oh, excuse me.
We're gonna get into the finer side of beer. These guys are drinking some Rush beers.
I found the Rush beer. Here it is.
I just said take
Been
your
sold
time,
out, but I got some.
My neighbor actually, he works at the LCBO. He gave me a full case and a couple of Rush glasses.
oh, I saw you post about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I got
Right,
it.
So here we go.
Rush. That's it.
It's open. I've never tried this before. This is it. I'm expecting to get quite a rush from this.
69, dudes!
Sorry. Wrong one. And here we go.
Big moment. Aren't you supposed to spit it out into a cup?
No, that's a waste. It tastes like Canadian rock and roll in a can.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's Canadian beer. That's what we were saying before the show. It's gonna
It's
taste
beer.
like
It's okay.
gonna taste like freaking Labatt's Blue.
No, not quite.
The Blues a Pilsner.
It has a yeah.
That's
it's an ale. It's a
it's
Canadian golden ale. Is what it is. It's
What big beer
Interesting.
company's main beer is an ale? What Canadian beer companies? Is there any? Because most of Canadians a lager.
it's a lager.
If
Blues a
Blues
Pilsner.
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't think of any.
Labatt,
Labatt's Blue. Labatt's
not blue.
no
So,
blue, but
What's golden? Who made golden? Molson.
Molson.
that's an
Molson
ale.
Golden.
Golden ale. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an ale.
Yeah.
I remember drinking Molson Golden for a while when I was a kid. When I drank that, I find that stuff is all way too sweet.
When I was a kid.
It's a very Molson Canadian. It's all sweet beer. It's catered to the crowd, right? Labatt's 50. Yeah, 50 was 50 an ale?
I can't remember.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's going back a long time.
Yeah, back to the stubbies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stubby bottles.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Wow.
So before we dive into discussions and stuff, first we have the news. We should dive to the news, Marcus.
Let's do it.
This week in music.
All right. This week in music, once again, is brought to you by All Things Scottish.
If it's no Scottish, it's crap!
And that's true. We have just a handful of stories and a whole lot of birthdays today to get through. So let's get right into it. For show number 69.
69.
Nothing's working tonight. On September 24th, 1957, the Elvis Presley classic Jailhouse Rock was released. It became his 9th U.S. #1 single and stayed on the Billboard chart for 19 weeks. The film clip from the movie where he sang the song is considered by many historians to be the very first rock video.
There you go.
Yeah. You heard it here first, folks. On September 24th, 1990, AC/DC released The Razor's Edge, their 11th internationally released studio album, the only studio album to feature drummer Chris Slade. It reached #2 in the U.S., #4 in the U.K., and after a drop in popularity in the mid-'80s, it was considered AC/DC's comeback album. It kind of sort of did that. It's a good album. On September 25th, 1970, the first episode of the Partridge Family was shown on U.S. TV, featuring Shirley Jones, David Cassidy, Susan Day, and Danny Bonaducci. I just love to say Danny Bonaducci.
Did you guys ever see his boxing fight he did? Who did he fight?
Yeah, who
against?
did he's celebrity? Who did he celebrity? beat?
Chachi. Was it Chachi?
I think it was
No.
Chachi. We talked
it?
about this before, I think, on the show a long time ago. We should get a clip of that one day and discuss as we watch.
He could probably get a fight with Jake Paul right about now.
Okay. Oh, this one's not very happy. On September 25th, 1980, there he is. John Bonham, drummer with Led Zeppelin, died at age 32 after a heavy drinking session. Bonzo, as they called him, was found dead at guitarist Jimmy Page's house of what was described as asphyxiation after inhaling his own vomit. Ew. What a way to go.
You live hard,
nasty.
die hard.
That is nasty. Yeah. And the last story, September 27th, 1986, the Beatles track Twist and Shout re-entered the U.S. singles chart over 25 years after it was first appeared. After the song was featured in the film Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It brought that damn song all the way back to the charts. That's crazy. Way to go, Ferris. Sorry. I'm in trouble tonight. And now it's time for...
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too.
It's time for birthdays.
Dad, are you saving me a sip of that fish beer?
Fish beer?
Probably fish beer?
Tastes like...
Oh, Joseph is not a fan of Rush. Joseph does not like Geddy Lee's voice at all.
Oh, no. Well, it is kind of one of those
It's an
voices.
acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste. Yes, the band and
like
the beer.
Hey.
So when I told Joseph I finally found some Rush beer, he said, "Oh, it must be light beer." You know, like Geddy Lee's voice. I don't know what else. What else did you say, Joe? Oh, it's supposed to be Rush beer, not fish beer.
Okay.
You can try some, Joe, but you probably won't like it. Okay, first birthday, September 22nd, 1943.
Tony Basil.
There you go. Dead or alive?
Alive.
Dead.
Oh, she is alive. She's 78.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. Yeah. I'm not going to sing it. 78. Also on September 22nd, 1951, we have David Coverdale. Dead or alive?
He's alive.
Alive.
He is alive. Tim is now dead. He just disappeared. David Coverdale is 70 years old.
Oh, look. There's my David Coverdale and Jimmy Page autographed guitar strap.
Nice.
Coverdale Page.
Coverdale Page. I actually still have that CD I got way back in the day. Yeah. Some good tunes on that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Let's see here. We have another September 22nd birthday, 1958. Joan Jett. Dead or alive?
Alive.
She is 63.
You know who she looks like there?
Who?
Joan Jett?
No, Miley Cyrus.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah, the eyes
Yeah.
and the
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. September 23rd, 1930. Ray Charles. Dead or alive?
Dead.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Died in 2004 at age 73. Let's see. Next up, September 23rd, 1943. Julio Iglesias.
Oh, yeah, he's still going.
Yeah, he's still going. 78 this year.
Hmm.
78 years old. September 23rd, 1949. The boss himself, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, he's still alive. 72.
The his new album, Western. Well, it's not. I don't know how. That's not, actually this isn't his new one. I just started listening to Western Stars, I think it's called, or Western Skies. I don't know, but he's got an album out that's pretty good. There's a Netflix special with him playing it in a barn. It is actually worth a listen. It's pretty good. If you're looking
Still
for a
rocking
good,
at 72.
if you want a good Netflix special, it's called Western something. Bruce Springsteen, Netflix.
Western Sandwich.
Yeah.
Western.
there you go.
Okay, this next one's for Joe. Born on September 25th, 1968. Fresh Prince himself, Will Smith. Dead or alive?
Wow.
he's still
God,
alive.
if we don't know that.
53 years old. 53. September 26, 1945. Brian Ferry. Dead or alive?
Still
Alive.
Still alive.
He is alive. He's 76. And also September 26, 1948. Olivia Newton-John. She is, she's alive. Yeah,
Yep.
she's 73 this year.
Actually, is she sick?
She had cancer.
She had
Mhm.
cancer, right?
She
yeah,
did.
she
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I remember that.
Damn. I just was reading ahead here and I totally forgot something, but it's okay. I'll mention it. I won't have to. Anyway, it doesn't matter. On September 27th, 1943, Randy Bachman.
He's still alive.
Is he dead or alive? First of all,
Alive.
he is alive.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
78 years old. And
Wow.
now, which we haven't done for a long time, it's time for Cliff Clavin's little known facts.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a little known fact.
The author Stephen King, who we all know, was a huge Randy Bachman fan, and he loved BTO. And so in some of his early writings, he was writing under a pseudonym, Richard Bachman, which is Randy Bachman.
Yeah.
There you go. That's your little known fact.
What's up with that?
Exciting, eh? Let's see. Next we have September 27th, 1984.
1984.
Avril Lavigne, dead or alive?
Career or a person?
Whoa!
Yeah, what's going on with her career?
Well, maybe we could play dead or alive career and person next time. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's
She
it.
is 37.
Wow, 37, eh? Like when I
Yep.
think of her back, like she was like a teenager playing the pop songs, and she's 37 now.
Now she's 37. Yep.
Fuck, I gotta
Crazy, eh?
Time to hang up my hat and coat and go move to the middle of nowhere.
We got two more. September 28th, 1902. Ed Sullivan. Not really, a musician per se, but
Did you say 1902?
yes.
You
Dead
know
or
what?
alive?
You gotta go. You gotta even if you're not sure here, guys, get the calculator out and do the math quick.
It's a really big shoe.
He
it'd be
he died in 1974,
It'd be 119. if
and he
were
was
still alive.
73 years old.
It'd be 119 if he was still alive, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that one's a given. And finally, on September 28th, 1938, Ben E. King. Not Benny King.
I'm
Ben
just
E.
so fucking glad it's not a Jackson.
Benny King of Stand By Me fame.
Oh,
a
he's gotta
classic.
be.
Is he
he's-
dead or alive?
He's dead for sure.
He's dead.
He's dead. He died in
Chloe said it.
2015
He's
at 76
dead.
years old. He's dead. You all seem so happy that he's
Instead
dead.
of like,
He's dead, damn it.
poor Benny. Oh, I shouldn't say that too loud. Dog's
And,
looking at me. I
yeah.
named our dog Benny after him. Benny King. No,
Really?
that's not true.
Really? You didn't name
No,
him
the
after
dog.
Ben Kenobi?
Actually, Benny was a rescue, and his name was Benny, and we kept it like that because we liked the name. That's very
Mhm.
like not often you keep the dog's name because most people that have a dog taken away from them have no sense of how to name a freaking dog in the first place. Like the little dog we have, little Yuki, which is Japanese for the word is happiness. If you translate it, Yuki means happiness in Japanese.
Okay.
The dog's name was Brittany. Who
Brittany.
names a fucking dog Brittany?
Apparently some people do. Brittany the dog.
We were going to keep the dog's name Brittany, and I wasn't going to let it have any of its money.
Hang on. There we go.
That was
Reading the comments here. Joseph says we should go find his body. Whom are you referring to? And why? Oh, I get it. I just got it. Because Benny King did the song Stand By Me, which is the song soundtrack from the movie Stand By Me, where they go and find the body. I got it.
Oh, yeah,
Good one, Joe.
What's this? I'm sorry, I will not make any comments about Avril, but what I can say is she has turned her back on the family.
Oh, somehow, and I can't remember how, Wade and Avril Lavigne are related somehow. Is that correct, Wade?
Was he from Napanee?
I don't remember. I honestly can't remember. Wade, you're going to have to fill us in.
Wait. Wade's been cut out of the will.
Wade named his daughter Brittany. But
Yeah.
your daughter's not a dog. We
Yeah,
assume.
that's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's good. But now, does anyone have a kid that's as popular name of a dog? What's a popular dog's name? What's a dog? What's a
Spot.
name? Scott?
Spot.
Spot. You don't name your kid Spot.
You could.
Missed
We'll get
opportunity,
into
damn it.
dogs' names after, but we have one of our dogs is Charlie. Now that Charlie, I know someone who has a little boy named Charlie, which is
Mhm.
Charlie's okay. Like it goes both ways.
Mhm.
But like you wouldn't name, like people don't name their dog Mark, do they? Or Tim.
Not that I know of.
Like yeah, like Scooter. You could name your dog Scooter.
Mm-hmm.
Rex.
Rex. Well, you
Rover.
could name. You could be Rex. Rex.
Mhm.
Was.
Rex Harrison, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so Wade's saying Avril Lavigne's mom is his second cousin.
Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
you should be getting a paycheck every week. Jack.
Jack.
Name a dog Jack.
Yeah.
Or Joe.
Joe?
Joey.
No, I don't know any dogs named Joe.
Joey. We had
Ollie.
I had a budgie named Joey once, a bird. Bella.
Bella.
Ollie.
Your cat's named Bella.
Yep.
Anyone name their fish? Anyone got names for fish?
Gil.
Gil.
Finn.
Finny and Gil. Finny and Gil.
Wasn't that what's that movie?
Banjo. Banjo's a
Bill
good name
Murray
for it.
movie. What about Bob? When he puts his goldfish in a jar and carries it with him around his neck.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it? That's his name, Gil.
Banjo.
Banjo.
That's a good name. Banjo. Banjo's a good name for it. I know somebody who's the Reinhardt. What's Reinhardt? Django? Is it? What's his first name?
Yeah. Django. How do you pronounce
Shit.
it?
Yeah,
It's
I know people.
D-Jed. DJ. D-Jed.
Oh, Django.
Yeah,
Django.
Maybe a dingo ate your baby.
Hey.
The dingo ate your baby.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Django? Yeah, there you go. I think that's how you spell
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah.
it. Django Reinhardt. All right, so that's the last one. So yeah.
Yeah, we're done. That's
we're
that's
good.
this week
We're
in
good.
music
Da-da-da,
Good night.
bop.
for our 69th show.
69 dudes.
Yeah. Worked all day on that.
And Dingo was his name, oh.
69.
Dingo.
69.
All right. So,
There we go.
what's new? What's going on?
So what's new?
What's happening?
Was it last week were we back for the election last week? Yeah, we've been back, right? It's
Yeah.
been 2 weeks now.
Yep.
So
Election day was last Monday. We were back on Tuesday.
and I don't know if you saw the news tonight, but he's called another election for a month's time. He's on a roll. Might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well do it now. Why all the stuff's all still set up.
Sure. Might as well. Get in there.
I'll get that majority. Don't you worry.
Spend another $600 million and
Yeah. No. The
everything's
next
exactly the same.
the next
Status quo.
election is December 25th. He's picked December 25th.
Yeah, because we were all gonna start our own
Yeah,
camp.
you were supposed to steal some more signs, Mark.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I only got one. I only need one sign. You just go online,
need
post
one,
it. I'll
yeah.
use it as my online picture.
Because if Mark saves money, you save money. Is that what it was?
No, if you
Yeah,
save,
something like
if I save money, you save money.
Right.
Or if you send me money, no, that's a church. That's a church. I'm getting mixed up with politics and religion.
Why don't we start up our own church? Let's make a new religion.
God, I've thought about it.
Let's do it.
If I didn't have a what's the word? A conscience, I could do
Conscience. Yeah.
it. Yeah, I could do it. I tell you, you could just like, yeah. Whoa! What's this? Bank holiday on the 30th of what?
Oh, September. That's the for the not remembering. For the indigenous. A day of reconciliation, and yeah, it's a new holiday.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the first I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, it's not a provincial holiday.
It's a federal.
So, yeah, your banks will be closed.
It's Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Okay.
but everyone goes back to work, and people don't get paid for it unless you work for a bank.
What's it called?
It's like that civic holiday. The civic holiday, the only legally, you only have to pay the only people that work at the bank, and government people get the day off.
National Day for Truth and Reconciliation.
Oh, that's fucking
It's a
hypocritical.
federal statutory holiday.
Everybody just heard my phone go off.
It's not observed in Ontario, but it's observed in a couple other provinces. What's open?
So,
It's federal.
so you gotta wear an NDP shirt.
Yeah.
It's a government holiday. Yeah, for the feds. Fuck the feds. By the way, how's my Canadian citizenship coming along? I was just wondering about that. Everything's going. I checked for the Canadian.
You check your status? Are you Canadian yet?
No, it's all in progress. So
Still?
So
They got your fingerprints. Everything's good. You haven't been arrested yet, obviously.
JT, if you're watching, come on, get back to work. Get my papers.
Yeah, I'm sure he is watching.
And Remembrance Day is like,
Day.
yeah, like,
Mhm.
oh, for fuck's sakes. How many holidays? Is there any work days left?
Well, is Remembrance Day a federal holiday and just not provincial?
It's federal too, so you have to work.
Yeah, so is this. So I think they're both federal and just not provincial. It's up to the province to.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
What the point? What's with that?
I don't-
So teachers are off. It's schools. No, schools are open.
What's up with that?
Yeah, because again, that would be provincial, not federal.
So,
Yeah.
but banks close that day.
Remembrance Day used
Canada-
to be provincial way
Canada Post would be
way back.
closed.
Canada Post, yeah.
That would be closed.
Banks close now.
banks.
What I didn't know about banks is they cannot technically close 2 days in a row. Legally, they can't close 2 days in a row. So you can't have, you can't have 2 days in a row. So they have to be open. So I think now they open. Yeah, they can't be closed for 2 days in a row. I remember a girl telling me that at the bank. Oh, Aussie has lots of holidays. Did you watch Wade, did you watch the fight on Saturday night? Volkanovski with Ortega, MMA, UFC. It was a really good. He's an Aussie boy. He won what a crazy fight. Yeah. Tons
Apparently
of holidays.
businesses can choose to close on Thursday if they want to.
So is it a Thursday?
The 30th is a Thursday.
Yeah. See,
This
I don't
just came
think,
in from our fact checker.
Yeah. See, they
If
can't.
they choose to close, you can.
So a bank can't close on Friday and Monday. So on Good Friday, the bank has to open on Monday. Apparently. Now, I don't know. Yeah. For the first. So
What's the first? Oh, sorry, Joe. October 1st is Joseph's birthday.
Oh, that should be a
This
national
Friday
holiday.
is Joe's birthday. I was trying to figure out what the hell what's happening on the first. Like, there's a holiday? Like, what's going on? No, yeah. Big J is turning 14 on Friday.
Big 1-4.
Yep.
14's a good age.
Yeah.
Trying to think 14.
It can be.
So another holiday. So yeah, it doesn't affect us though.
No.
I mean,
LCBO's on modified hours. So it does.
What does that
You're
mean?
welcome, Joe.
If you can't get your booze, oh my God. So they're gonna shorten their hours probably. They get to go home a little early.
So there'll be a huge lineup at the LCBO tomorrow because.
So this is this week then on the Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday. It's the 30th.
Man, I never knew. If it wasn't for Nikki shouting that out, I would have never known. I'd have been lining up at the bank at 9 o'clock in the
I
morning.
had no idea either.
God, that's crazy. They threw that one in quick. So that's it. They get a holiday, but no compensation.
No, just
recognition, truth and recognition.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they
a
get
lot of
nothing else,
fucking good. That's gonna do them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so sad. So sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad, right?
This whole I don't know. I think we'd lost our way.
Mhm.
I think the government's lost its way. Big business, people in general have lost their way. I don't know.
I think the verdict is in on the Rush beer. I don't really like it.
No.
I wouldn't buy it again. No. I have
There
another
you go.
can. I will drink that, but
Well, you save it for Why don't you save it? Because Thursday you might not have any because you can't buy any because the modified hours.
yeah, okay.
So, oh man, another holiday. Let's say okay. Let's pick a holiday. Let's make up a holiday. Let's see if we can make the most sensible holiday if we were to add another holiday besides that one. I mean, that one, I'm not saying they shouldn't have it. I mean, it's great, but let us all have the freaking day off. What's the point? I don't.
But that's a provincial government decision because some provinces have recognized it. So it's a federal holiday.
So the federal government decides they're going to have a day off.
Correct.
Much.
And then the provinces decide whether or not they not that they don't acknowledge it, but whether or not they
want to shut everything down.
Correct.
In the
Right.
province.
So you have your federal holiday, and then it's up to so all the other holidays that we participate in where we have off are federal, but then they become.
Well, there's also like Victoria Day isn't. They don't have that in Quebec, where
that makes sense.
You have Saint Jean Baptiste Day. You have certain holidays in Quebec you don't have here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
Do they have more there? Because I was thinking of maybe moving there. Do they have more holidays? It's cheaper to live, though. I was looking into that.
Not by much. You got to keep going east.
Yeah, because if you go to Quebec, you gotta get there's different things you've got to compensate for, right? Yeah, you got to speak French. Yeah, especially if you don't live in Montreal.
You think?
The day Star Wars.
A buddy of mine just told us last week that he's pulling up and moving out to Nova Scotia.
Good for him.
Yeah, Morgan. He's just sold his place for over $1 million and bought a huge.
You know what you can buy in Nova Scotia for $1 million? Good Christ!
No,
you can,
didn't need. He bought beautiful home on 1.2 acres for half of that.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
Transferred. Luckily, he was able to transfer so he can work out there. But
yeah, you can work out
mortgage free now, and
Yep. Oh yeah, it's crazy what you can get out there for like a fraction of what you pay out here.
If you're willing to put up with the winters and go to New Brunswick, it's even cheaper.
Winter is winter. It's cold. It sucks. It's snowing, and
there's a lot of snow out east.
Yeah, I know, but you know what?
I know, but then you take off to Texas.
Oh, gee.
In the winter, go to
Really?
Texas in the winter.
Spend your winters in Texas.
I'm telling you, get a place down there for dirt cheap.
Yeah, but you have to live in Texas.
So at least you can carry a gun and no one's gonna steal your shit.
Oh.
The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Listen. I'm coming up to 60 years old. I don't give a shit where I live as long as I don't have to pay a lot of money.
Well,
Like-
you should head out east if you want it. Well, you know what? You're not a
Go down
Canadian,
to,
so
like,
it doesn't
Costa
really
Rica
matter.
or something.
I have friends that just moved to Costa Rica.
Yeah, exactly.
They
There you
just
go.
sold up. They sold up and moved to Costa Rica. They're gonna
Mhm.
they're a bit younger than me, but they're gonna run their business from there online and get an Airbnb or a bed and breakfast.
Whatever.
Mhm.
And they're looking now, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do it in a heartbeat. I just got to get my wonderful wife to sign on the dotted line. I'll do anything.
I thought you were still going up north in the tiny house.
Well, I am. I'm ready to go. Actually, we're going up this weekend. The whole pack is going. We're all going.
Nice.
We're going.
You, Lisa, and the dogs?
We're going Saturday morning, and maybe come back, even push it to Monday because it's only one day. We were gonna go. I wanted to go Friday, but Lisa has stuff she has to do, so we're gonna go.
We can go Thursday now. Apparently, it's a holiday. Oh, but not for you.
No, I can't go. They won't let me. No, I gotta work. But yeah, Saturday
Yeah.
morning we'll go up there. So it's
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's the thing, you got to start looking at your retirement, but it costs so much to just live around here too. But
And it's only getting worse.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I just think life is about adventure, but there comes a time when you can only do so much. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool to. But yeah, like I heard someone said you can buy like property and park a place down in Texas for like $30,000.
Hmm.
And
If you want to be in Texas.
But listen,
I'm
you
sure
just-
there's some.
Listen, you get a place where there's no one around. Doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah.
Doesn't
True.
matter. You could be anywhere in
I-
the world.
I like Texas for the fact that I was tiny, not height, but girth. I was svelte in Texas.
You got felt in there. Someone grabbed you.
Svelte, not felt.
You were what?
I was svelte. I was thin.
Oh.
Tim goes to Texas for the groping, apparently.
The sexual assault is quite high there.
My God.
Yeah.
They are big folk in Texas.
Man, the food in the U.S. I remember.
Oh, it's insane.
The portions and yeah, it's out of control. And I remember the prices. I don't know what they're like now, but man, some places it was like it is. You are going to another world, but
Yeah, in Texas,
Yeah.
they deep fry everything. I
Oh.
guess.
But literally, your plate is the size of like the cafeteria tray.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
massive.
Well, we
Yeah,
took
it's not a
we
plate,
took
it's
a
a
soccer
platter.
team.
Yeah.
We took a soccer team. We were at one time we were in Ohio, and we went to this place called. It's a chain there. It's called the what the hell is it called? The Golden Corral. I think it's called the Golden Corral. And I'm telling you, you've never seen people devour food. It was like it was going to be the last time you were going to get to eat on the planet, and you had to eat enough to last the rest of your life. And
Cool.
you know how kids can eat, right? So 60-year-old boys will just devour a
Mhm.
buffet. These kids stood there in shock watching the people filling their plates over and over and over again. The kids were stunned. They came out of there going, I can't believe people can eat so much. Now, usually 16-year-old kids don't pay attention to shit like that, but it was pretty clear to them that there was a lot of food going down.
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember one guy, he brought his chair and put it right beside the buffet, waiting for the chicken to come out because the chicken thing was empty. So that it was like lining up for a concert ticket.
Oh my
He was
God.
waiting for the chicken to come out on the tray. And it was sad. It was really sad, but
That's kind of funny.
but it was like $9.99 all you can eat.
Sure.
you
People are
know?
going to take advantage of that. That's for damn sure.
Well, I remember going to remember the Mandarin in the old days? I used to go to those Chinese buffets.
Mhm.
And it was like It was like he just like.
What do you mean the old days? The Mandarin's still a thing, you know.
I don't, but I don't go there. I don't go there. I won't eat the Mandarin anymore.
I haven't been for years.
No.
I've eaten at Lone Star. Is that anything like going to Texas?
Okay, so let's see here. So Wade's got something here. So it is insane the cost of living in Ontario compared to living here in the subtropics. I sold my house on the Gold Coast for $500,000, and the same size house property in Bowmanville went for. Yeah, but that's kind of hard to compare because you can get those houses for that price, but you can't here. But I see what you're saying, yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I just, it's nice to have warm weather year round too.
Well, that would be a bonus for sure.
Yeah.
But everything has its pluses and minuses.
Because here now the weather's starting to change here. You can start to feel it in the morning, like it's sweater weather. But today was
it's
a weird
suddenly
day.
fall.
Warm.
All of a sudden, it just feels like fall. Like
today was warm though in the day. Wow.
This afternoon was nice.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, we got to figure out. We got to figure out a plan. But yeah, there's always a downside to going somewhere cheaper. But then again, everything here is inflated. But then the market could crash. What do you think?
It has to at some point. I mean, it can't keep rising and going up the way it's.
I don't think there'll be a crash.
Not a major crash, but
the market has to correct itself.
Eventually.
Whatever that means.
Well, it's gotta level itself out at some point instead of this constant up.
The only thing is it can't come down too much because then everyone will be upside down. Right?
Yeah.
All these people that spent $1 million on a home, you can't be upside down or everybody's screwed. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Wade said it's 20. It's noontime there, and it's 29 degrees. So maybe it's not so fucking good.
Well, what are we averaging now?
Listen, they've
Like
had some.
20
They've had
degrees?
some. They've had some
Mentally.
hot. They've had some hot summers. They've had some hot summers, and this is coming up to their summer. But yeah, they've had some hot temperatures, some heat waves. But look at us, BC. BC had some heat waves.
Yeah, they had some
brutal
major
heat.
heat waves this summer.
We had some hot. This was a hot summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But I could just jump on my motorcycle and in the winter and take it down so far and then drive around. That would be nice. That would be fun. But that's not living though. That's vacationing. Yeah.
You mean just like up and going and taking off for a little while? Is that what you're talking about?
That's what that is. If you say, oh,
Yeah.
we're going to go south for a while, right? But the thing is, if you say, okay, well, we're going to stay here, and then we're gonna get a place down south. Well, that just adds a lot to your life that you don't want. Like I wouldn't want to have a place like we have the tiny house is up north, which is on a bit of property, and it's no real hassle. But the thing is, if you said, okay, yeah, that's a great idea, Texas, you can get a place for $30,000, you get a trailer, a mobile home, you go down there and spend 6 months. Well, then you got your place up here that's got to be looked after. Then you got the extra cost, you're traveling and all that. Then you got to work and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's a pipe dream.
Well,
you'd have to sell up and go, I think.
I mean, well, if that's the lifestyle you want to live, then you live it.
But
right?
if you live in the tiny,
it's not for everybody.
But if you live in the tiny house in the summer,
or just move to Texas full time.
Just park the tiny house down in Texas.
Yeah, there's probably other places you go that are better than Texas if you're going to go to live.
Absolutely.
Totally.
That's what I mean, like warmer places, like south or whatever.
Arizona.
Costa Rica.
Depends on how
Costa
how
Rica.
hot you want it.
Costa Rica, you can get in there. See, so.
The only thing, what are the? Do they have like hurricane and do they have those seasons?
Yeah, but
I'm sure they do.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We got Pickering and fucking shooting every other day now. So what's the big deal? Hurricanes or shooting? You take your pick.
Yeah.
A few bits of plywood every 4 or 5 years, or wearing a fucking vest every time you go out of your house. What do you want to do? So someone got shot today or yesterday, didn't they? Someone got killed, some kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, someone just got shot and killed in Pickering. Another
I
shooting.
didn't know they died. Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
I can look
Let's
it
have
up.
a look-see.
Let's look it up. Someone look that up.
Yep. One man dead in Pickering.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 in custody.
Quentin. Quentin was the guy's name. I remember it now. Quentin. Yeah, Quentin got shot.
Trying to figure out where.
Yeah, it was.
It's North Taunton and something in a townhouse complex.
Yeah, you keep hearing it more and more. But
Quentin McDonald,
there you go.
32 of Pickering.
Fucking Scottish.
Hey.
If it's not Scottish, it's crap!
Quentin McDonald.
Oh, brother.
Scots are too drunk to shoot each other. They wouldn't do it.
Scotch is a drink. Scots are a people, but we're both quite tasty.
The Scotch. Oh, I love Scotch people.
No charges have been laid.
Oh, it's okay then. Sorry. So it was an accident.
Oh, brother.
No charges have been laid because they haven't caught anybody yet. Is that why?
They
there's
have
no
2 people
charges?
in custody, apparently, but no
Oh.
charges have been laid as of yet.
Oh, I see. They're keeping quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to figure out what the hell happened.
Fuck. Yeah, they're playing that game. Well, I just talked to your buddy and he's ratting you out. Well, I just talked to your buddy and he's ratting you out.
Yep.
Yeah. God. Imagine, hey, you put yourself in those situations, but imagine being that guy who's sitting in the police station being interrogated because he was involved in the shooting. Your life's going down right then and there. Man, that, fuck, like, people say, they say, well, you ask for it, you put yourself in that situation, and I'm not saying that it justifies anything or you got to feel sorry for the guy, but I'm just saying, imagine what's going through that guy's head. Like, you got to be, I don't know, could you sit there and just accept it? Like, if you're the guy if that guy did the crime or his buddy did it or they're in on it together and they're guilty of doing it, and they're sitting there, do you think there's these guys that would sit there and not give a shit and just go get up?
Of course.
Yes, I do.
They just they just walk into jail, no fucking oh, well, fuck it, too bad.
Honestly,
Okay.
I think a lot of these people, they probably just don't even know any better. It's just like,
Well, there's,
they just,
I don't know whether you heard this, but there were some kids, don't know if it was Ajax or Whitby. Anyway, they were driving their little dirt bikes, screaming up and down the sidewalk, popping wheelies, doing like 100K on sidewalks. Police started chasing them but they weren't allowed to chase them because, you're not allowed to chase the motors. But so I guess they had the helicopter follow them. They went to their house, hid the bikes. So the cops show up, and the mother said, "No, that's not my kid." She helped them hide the motorcycles or hide the dirt bikes.
Yep.
Cops come, said, "No, my kid's been at work. It's not my kids." They finally ended up charging the kids and the mother.
Good.
I know, but that's how stupid.
Right. No, I
people
get what you're saying.
think.
That's the mentality of these people.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Totally. And being the mother doing that and being like that, and then you have a whole generation which are the kids who have learned from their mom, and they're just a whole new generation of stupid.
Yep.
And it just keeps getting handed down and down and down, and it's just it's not good. Like I've said before, there is no hope for the human race.
I agree.
Yeah.
Wholehearted.
Doomed from stupidity.
Okay, so
seriously.
So get a place in Texas and watch NASCAR. No, thank you.
Solid.
So Nikki's saying Brian Landry. Is it Landry? Didn't we go to school to Landry? That's not the same guy. No, that's not the same guy. But what's he's 20. The mysterious disappearance of 22-year-old Gabby Petro gripped the whole nation. Now her fiance is also missing. So Nikki, do you know anything about this? Oh, so the guy came home alone in his van. So this story, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
So
Who's that?
Huh?
Who's that?
Brian. Nikki said it's Brian Landry. Laundry.
Okay.
Laundry. I think like dirty clothes. Laundry. No, Landry. Brian Landry. They were road tripping in a van over the summer. In fact, they regularly posted pictures on how the pictures stopped it. So they were traveling, and in a van, and they were taking pictures of everywhere they were going. I guess they were blogging it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all stopped in.
I don't remember where.
So Nikki's saying he killed her, and his parents are covering up where he is. So they reckon he killed the girl.
Yes. Apparently, they got into an argument or something, a big fight. Something.
There you go.
Other.
Then it's okay.
Well, this is what the last thing I saw, and I think even the police talked to them after this big argument or something. I can't really remember. And then all of a sudden, she was gone, and now it's believed that he killed her, and he's just suddenly disappeared. And I'm waiting for the movie to come out on Netflix. It won't be long.
So Nikki's saying his parents claim he disappeared since he came back. He's taken off again. So he's running. He's on the run now.
Yeah, basically.
Wow. That'll be like one of those. What was that? What was the?
He came back without his girlfriend and refused to cooperate with police. I have a reporter live on the scene.
You know, when you're scrolling through the ads like that, so that post, I don't know if you could see that. This is the article. It says any man can last 2 hours in bed by doing this. Try it. What, is he tickling her? Like, the fuck? What the hell is like the junk they put on these threads?
I could last 2 hours in bed if I was in shape.
Sleep.
Fuck, I can last all day in bed if I need to. Oh man! So there's a bit of So where's this guy from though? I think is he local? Northport. Where's Northport? Where's the story from here?
I'm reading about the what Tim just sent me here.
So they found the
biker dudes.
They found the woman.
23-year-old man, 16-year-old boy, both from Ajax. 50-year-old woman was also charged. Okay, with obstructing police. Crazy.
So do you think he's going to take his own life? I guess. So he's missing, but yeah, Wyoming. She was found. Her body was found in Wyoming. See, I don't watch the news. Florida. Oh, they're from Florida? God, we're getting this on our news? Wow. So, I've been what? Where are you going?
Nothing. Tim's just sending me things again, and I read them, and I try not to laugh, but I can't help it.
So, I've been going through books like audiobooks like crazy since I got my library card. And I tell you, women write some crazy books, man. Like crazy
I'm not even going to say anything to that.
books. It's funny because I'm gonna say a majority of the readers of a female writer are gonna be women, because I think I'm gonna say that more. No,
Did you just say the majority of female writers are going to be women?
no. That
What
read
did you?
that.
Sorry, I
no,
missed that.
A majority of the readers of female writers are gonna be women. I'm gonna say. Did you get that? Did you hear that?
I didn't actually. No,
Okay.
I just dropped my
I
beer
got
can
it.
and
Made
said
total
everything
sense. It
flying.
made sense.
Continue on. It's okay. I'm good.
I am saying that a majority of readers that read female writers' books
Okay.
are
okay.
female.
Right.
That may not be true, but I'm just thinking, because I think in general women read more than men. So fiction, Nikki, fiction. And so I'm reading, I read a book, or for Corinne Slaughter is a writer, Corinne Slaughter. And man, some of the killings and the raping and the stuff that goes on in the books, and I'm thinking, and this is like written by a woman, and it becomes a bestseller. And it goes back to, like, it's amazing how people would get into that stuff. Like, I read it. I mean, it was a good book, but it's amazing how reading about something or even watching it in a movie that causes extreme violence to somebody can become entertaining in a world where we were completely against that happening in real life. It just, still to this day, it's mind-blowing how our minds work. Do you agree with that? Or do you think it's just quite normal that people would be attracted to reading that kind of thing?
Well, it's also, you could say the same thing about people being attracted to watching horror films.
Well, that's it.
And violence.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
that,
like the things that would normally you would not want to happen to you in real life.
In real life, yeah.
Become completely indulge. People indulge in it, like to the point where it's crazy.
Well, you could also say the same for video games. Some of these violent video games where you're just
killing
going
and
out
shooting
and
stuff,
killing
like
and running people over and doing Lord knows what.
And then because you could say, okay, well, let's say instead of shooting people, let's just shoot targets.
Right.
But it doesn't have the same appeal.
No, of course it doesn't.
So it's funny how there's so much depth there that could be explored, and I'm sure people explore it, psychiatrists and people. But
definitely.
there must be something there.
There definitely is something there. There is something that attracts human beings to violence.
I think it goes back though to many, many years ago when we were very violent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it was like the gladiator times or the war times, like when people were in a battlefield slaughtering people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what you did. Like
that was your entertainment.
You attacked
right?
villages.
People would show up to watch this kind of thing.
So you wonder if it's
you would also have public executions. Well, hell, that still happens in some parts of the world, right?
And you would be forced to watch it, or you would people would cheer it on. It was entertainment.
Well, you're not necessarily forced to watch it. People will just show up to watch it.
Yeah, throw rocks and throw things. Throw
and some they want to participate in it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's interesting. But when I'm reading these stories, I'm thinking, holy Christ! Like,
Jesus Christ! Dude.
What, did he send you something?
A public service message here. Just so you know, nothing accidentally goes in your butt. You heard it here first, folks. Sincerely, the EAR staff.
Tim, did something happen there when you sat back down on the chair?
Exactly.
Nothing accidentally. Especially hamsters.
Here we go with the hamsters.
Gerbils. It was a gerbil, actually. It was a gerbil.
1,000,000 to 1 shot, Doc.
Speaking of 69 show tonight, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Hang on. And I even have sound effects for it. Oh my God, nothing's working.
So
I give
Nikki,
up.
so Nikki says
give-
maybe it's a guy writing. No. It's this woman sold so many books. But yeah, I guess that's yeah, I think every book that any thriller mystery, any thriller suspense book, there's always going to be that one little spot in the middle where someone gets raped.
Good to know.
It's like it's like part of the, like, it's like you're gonna have popcorn, you gotta have butter on top. It's like they go together. It goes in there. You gotta have it, right? It's like you're watching any movie.
It's like peanut butter and jelly.
And it's like
gotta be there.
there's always that certain movie that's gonna show a nipple. You know, like you gotta have a nipple in it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Actually, speaking of nipples,
Uh-oh.
have you seen? There's a good show on Netflix called Sex Education with Gillian Anderson.
I've watched the first season or two,
Yeah.
I think.
So
Yeah,
I
I've watched
noticed
it.
they did a couple more, but I thought it was really well done.
It was entertaining. I haven't watched any more. I actually kind of forgot all about it.
I've
but,
learned so much shit watching that. It's really, yeah. Lisa said I need to watch it again, though. I don't know what's going on. She said, watch episode 3 of
Put that-
number
put that
2.
one
I
on
said,
loop.
okay, I'll go watch that one. I was reading, I'm reading The Wolf of Wall Street. I don't think there's any, no, I think you're okay there.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
I think they're just raping your wallet in that show.
Boy.
I think I've seen the, I think I've seen the movie. But yeah, not the same thing. But, so has anyone else got any good book recommendations? With at least one chapter on rape? Gotta keep it. Gotta keep it.
I have read.
Gotta keep it consistent. You know what I mean?
I
wanna
have
get
read American Psycho,
Oh yeah,
which was pretty intense.
a lot of hookers. Oh, they should have had us. They should have had us do the right on the back of the book. Comedy Courts of Chaos would like to endorse this book by saying, and stuff like that. Yeah, good old show.
No, I haven't read any good rape books lately.
It's terrible stuff.
If I do, I'll let you know.
I know. I just find it like how it's always there. But I guess sex sells, right? They said sex sells.
It's true.
But then again,
It does.
technically, I wouldn't. Yeah. Penthouse, the form is pretty good. So I went over to my neighbor's house the other day to get a bowl of sugar. God damn it. But I guess there comes a point where you can only, like some of these books, like they dream up so much, like how far can you go? Like before it's just another book. Like it really does come down to being a great writer, I guess, at the end of the day. If you read a lot of books, you're looking for a top writing or top writer, really.
Right.
I think that's it. And especially with audiobook too, you also rely on the person reading it. That's the difference. When you read a book, it's up to you to kind of hear it in your own head. But when you're doing an audiobook, and I found this one series I started, the guy reading it. The first book was just like, it was too laid back, copish, like, yeah, well, I went into the station and like fucking pick up the pace, like, you know. But
the other day I was talking to someone, I think it was Joseph. We were talking about books and movies and how everything has like a rating system. You know, you can go to a theater and watch a movie, or you can't get into a movie because it's rated or whatever, but you can go to a bookstore and pretty much buy any book you want. There's no rating system on books, is there?
I don't think so.
Well,
Right?
but I don't think that. So
Now-
if you're 6 years, well, I guess you have to be so old to take a book out, anyways, right?
Right. But
Like,
I
you
mean, you
can't-
can walk into Chapters or Indigo or whatever, and pretty much. Now, I'm not saying, you can go to the erotic section and buy up everything, but you can go
Yeah,
into there.
but you can stand there and look at it.
Any young kid or even a young teenager could go in and buy, say, a book like American Psycho without any questions asked whatsoever. Yet, if that same kid went to a movie theater and said, I want one ticket for American Psycho, they would say, now, do you have some ID? How old are you? Do you have a parent with you? Blah, blah, blah. And comparing the two, the movie is like a freaking Disney movie compared to the book.
Yeah.
Right? I've seen the movie, I've read the book, and the book is pretty freaking disturbing, as well as the movie, but the book is just like crazy insane. So, how come there's no rating system on that? I mean, there's video games and movies and, everything else. Although, when I was a kid, I could walk into my local video store and rent pretty much any movie that was rated R. They didn't care. But I don't know.
You got
Just thought-
Nikki's attention. What? Nikki's going to Nikki's off to Chapters tomorrow. I tell you, just order it online, then you don't have to stand there in line. You just get it
There you
on
go.
Amazon.
They delivered it in a plain brown wrapper, apparently. Well, yeah, and the other thing, yes, that's a good. Me and Joseph also said that a lot of kids aren't really into reading either, so I guess it's not much of a worry, right?
Yeah.
That they're going to go and buy these
the
books or
crazy
whatever.
ones. The crazy ones are going to sit there and read. Yeah, but I get.
The crazy ones.
I think there might be. I mean, if you're going to pick up one of those books for that purpose, I think you're kind of wasting your time, because you got to go hunt for it through the book. I
Right.
mean, if you're going to read you're not going to read a whole book for that purpose. If you are, then frickin' hell. But yeah, but I don't. But again, it's not a case of whether you will or not. It's the case that you can. And I think like a lot
Right.
of kids might not want to go see that movie, but the fact is
Mhm.
they're preventing you. But I guess the images it's different because you're seeing it. But again,
Right.
you're reading it. You got to visualize in your head. That could even be technically worse if you're a good, if you're got a vivid mind.
Mhm,
And,
mhm.
I mean, the only reason I do the audio book is because I don't have time just to sit and read. I can read a book while I'm working or driving. I can listen to an audio book. For me, it's great
Mhm. Yeah.
because I can't just do nothing. The brain has to be going. But yeah, but I find there's a predictability though in the books too, but that's probably just books in general.
Mhm.
So yeah, so if anyone,
Well, again, depends on the author too.
yeah, I think a good idea is to bounce around a little bit. But there's a good Canadian author. I think it's Chevy Stevens has 3 good books that are pretty good. So Canadian author, not Arthur.
Arthur.
Author. Yeah. So anything else, guys? What else going on?
Not much.
Nothing except for
Nothing
What are you
really,
guys? What are you
no.
guys doing on your holiday on Thursday?
Well, now that I know there is a holiday, I'm gonna have to start making plans.
That's one less.
Sheesh.
That's one more day it's going to take me to get my citizenship. Because
That's
they're going to be
right.
closed. They're going to be working on it.
Yep. Yeah.
But
You guys
then they
wanna have
got
dinner?
then they got to go back. Then they got to go back. I'm surprised they did it on Thursday and not a Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they're all scrambled. All these people now are scrambling to take the Friday off as a holiday. Of
course.
like one of their
Of course they are.
vacation days, right?
Yeah.
So then they
Extra
get-
long weekend, right?
Yeah. So schools they probably have assembly or something.
Yeah, I know
Uh,
the CBC is playing all Indigenous music the entire day.
Are they?
I can't remember.
Oh,
It's all right.
Joseph, you're having Orange Shirt Day on Thursday. at school, right?
Nikki, wait, is listening to a book on audio actually reading a book? Well,
no, not really, but
okay. What are you calling me out here, Nikki? Is that what you're doing?
I think that's what she's doing. Yes, you're saying about all these
or
books
maybe
that
she's
you've
talking
read, but
No,
you've actually listened to them.
But what's interesting here is listening to some. So if you get that audiobook now, is that more graphic? Is it more like, is an audiobook more graphic than a reading it yourself?
And reading it,
Because someone's now projecting it to you?
I think it depends on how it's read and how,
I get into
how
an audiobook more
you perceive it.
than reading it. I think. That's me, though. I'm not a great reader.
According to Joseph, the holiday is on a Thursday because they didn't want to put it on his birthday, which is Friday. They didn't want to interrupt things. So that makes perfect sense. And yes, Thursday is Orange Shirt Day. I just got confirmation from Joseph and our fact checker. So wear an orange shirt on Thursday if you have one. I don't know. And that's also the holiday.
Who is this heavyset person that's doing all our confirmation?
Don't look at me.
The fact checker.
Oh my God. That's just
You
a
say
figment
fat
of my
checker or
imagination.
fact?
Fat checker. Jesus Christ. Fact.
Next week we're moving to a skinny checker.
Oh, brother.
Oh, I gotta go to bed. Anyways, it's been a slice. Another Tuesday down. Next week is number 70. And what does the number 70 represent? Nothing.
Nothing.
Probably no hockey players worth 70 that are worth mentioning. Tim's
I
gonna
don't know.
yawn. Tim's gonna catch his lies over there.
Jesus.
My Reese's hoodie. Reese's Pieces. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to wear an orange shirt to work. I would rather listen to Samuel Jackson Reid than William Shatner. I missed something. Did William Shatner read something?
I'm not sure.
Or yeah. So I think nonfiction though I think nonfiction's good when you get the actual person that wrote the book read it. I like that. I've heard that discussion before. Like when you because if you follow someone who wrote a book, you want to hear it. Like especially like an artist. Like when a musician doesn't read his own. They'll give Keith Richards credit. I think he read a little bit of it.
A little bit of it.
Actually, Sean Penn read a bit of his book.
Did he?
Excuse me, yeah. All right, folks, we're going to go to bed. Tim's falling asleep.
I yawned once.
Yeah, I got this big muff here, so I can kind of yawn behind it. So next week, 70. No holidays. No holidays. 69 is past.
It has.
It's been a big, it's been a little upside down, but hey, it's a little. All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in with us and sharing your Tuesday evening with us. We are off now. Mark's going to go drink his next Rush beer.
No, I'm not.
Are you not drinking it tonight? You're done?
I'm going to save it for the holiday.
Saving it for the holiday. All right.
Yep.
All right, folks, thanks so much. We will see you next
week.
Have a good